Hello everyone and welcome to early Xbox 360 arcade style derivative ass puzzle solving. This is Hexic HD.
Brought to you by
Hexic
Microsoft
is a puzzle game that lets you play your choice of marathon mode, time mode, or survival mode. All these modes make use of the game's basic gameplay mechanics. Highlight 3 adjacent pieces in either clockwise or counterclockwise. If you put 3 in a cluster together, it makes them disappear.
So
if you put even more in a cluster together, it makes them all disappear. Pretty much, yes. As you clear jewels, more will fall from the ceiling to take their place, in marathon mode at least. Marathon mode will start you off at level 1. It's the level that will not only uses the minimal number of colors in order to minimize the difficulty, but it will get you used to the game mechanics. Pressing either X to turn it counterclockwise or A to turn it clockwise.
So the goal here, much like Pokemon Puzzle League, is to generate long strings of combos, right?
Not necessarily, no. For things are not all that seem to be for the untrained eye in Hexic land. For you see, there are mechanics at work which we have not yet explored, but the most important thing is that we understand that shit happens whenever you put 3 or more adjacent pieces together that all match the same color.
Okay, then. Cluster Buster.
You have unlocked the Cluster Buster achievement for getting 25 combos. Very good, young Cluster.
Oh,
now,
there's also
boom,
star patterns.
See that coming.
Sweet.
With the star patterns, you get to unlock the star pieces. Star pieces behave differently than normal pieces. You can rotate them either clockwise or counterclockwise around the star piece itself. We are now that much closer to completing the game. Behold, Star Child.
So, how do you detonate
detonate
star pieces?
Like that.
So does that mean that we need to actually get 3 star pieces in a cluster in order to detonate them?
So, yes, but so star pieces, like regular pieces, they are their own color. If you match 3 matching star pieces, that makes them all disappear. That's not a good thing, though, because you need star pieces in order to finish the game. You need lots of star pieces in order to finish the game. Level 1 is complete. Level 2, go. We are introducing bonus star pieces. Find out what happens when you match 3 of these bad boys. As soon as the game generates them. But yes, growing up I had... Oh crap, I locked the star pieces. So growing up I spent a lot of hours dicking around in this game. It's very relaxing, very calm in my opinion. There, Stargazer, we did it.
Alright, so... Oh... I was gonna say that you had the opportunity to put a red star piece up top.
We're still waiting for more star pieces to emerge so that we will cause big explosion in my pants. Dang it. There. Make big boom. So that's all that does.
By 3 star pieces, it detonates all the adjacent pieces connected to it as well?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, in marathon mode, because your only objective is to get as many combos as you can, the combo meter to advance the level and advance the game by extension. The game has not yet explained how to get those 2 star pieces that I had gotten so far. That's supposed to be for later, but because I'm a returning player, I already know how to do that, and I'm already that much closer to completing the game. In order to complete the game, you have to create what is called a black pearl. A black pearl is what you get when you put 6 star pieces in a star formation.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we are just getting started. We're only going to be spending a little time in Hexic land. It's a 3-part series. I wanted to go over just one round of marathon mode, because the object of the game is you have to create a... Well, there's another star piece. Yeah, eventually the object of the game is to create a cluster of black pearls.
A cluster of black pearls? Are you nuts?
So, yes, that will consummate about 21 star pieces. That's 18 star pieces. Beware of bombs! The plot thickens in Hexic land.
So what we should be trying to do right now is to get this particular star piece in the middle right down over to the other two that we've made, right?
Yes, because an observant player might have already put together that you can use adjacent star pieces in tandem as your building block tool to move around the board as you see fit, while not accidentally causing clusters, which will, might actually separate your star pieces. You don't want to separate your star pieces because that gets annoying and it slows the game down. But when you got two adjacent star pieces, not necessarily like the ones at the bottom of the board, because I can't use those right now, that is your star making tool. I also like this atmospheric music that plays. It kind of sets the mood for puzzle breaking and such.
Kinda. It's a bit too quiet, though.
Dang it. I needed those purples. Let's try... No, don't move it. Don't move it counterclockwise, because that will cause some shit. Clockwise. No. Oh, wait. I see a move. We will see moves that past Cloud could have done, that present Cloud and present Gerdat might be yelling at the screen about.
No, well, present Cloud, present Gerdat doesn't actually like the style of puzzle game all that much. I am a somewhat avid player of Bejeweled, I will admit, but only when I have like very little else to do. All right, so the bomb piece, that has a countdown that goes down every time you make a move, and when it detonates, it blows up all the pieces adjacent to it.
When the bomb goes off, the game ends.
Really?
Yes. So your objective is, well, it has six moves. It has 5 on the timer now, so you only have 5 moves to get rid of it. If you don't get rid of it, it's game over.
That is terrible.
Oh, on the higher difficulties, it becomes absolutely atrocious. Quickly, you only have 4 moves left. What will they do?
There you go.
Ah, solution. We have disarmed the bomb. The game may continue now. Or you got 4 of a kind around that star, so maybe...
Couldn't you manipulate the... No, you couldn't manipulate them that well in order to get... Well, if you manipulate your star down clockwise, you could set up probably another star piece.
Close to it, looking like, yeah. Very, very tantalizingly close. You will see a lot of tantalizingly close situations in this game. As may not be clear because I usually
make a star piece on a star piece. If you do a flower formation on a star piece.
When you do a flower formation I'm glad you asked that. When you do a flower formation on a star piece, instead of the star piece emerging at the center of the star cluster, the star piece will actually emerge from the top of the screen where the pieces dump.
Oh. Huh.
Yes. Kind of ingenious, if I do say so myself. Although I can't really give this game too much credit because many puzzle games have come out before this game did. Dang it. Alright, quickly. The difficulty is about to get higher, which means that the game will soon introduce even more colors.
That's one thing that I've never actually been a big fan of increasing the higher difficulty levels just to throw additional colors at you. It's why I don't actually go in normal and hard mode on Puzzle League all that often.
And now it's finally telling us how to make star flowers. Well, what happens when you add even more colors, it actually liberates you to move more. Alright, so now the game is starting to introduce even more colors. So now we have magenta as a color.
Yep.
Oh, no, don't do that to your star pieces. It's scaring me.
Yeah, and if you rotate that incorrectly now, you create a star piece cluster.
Yep, and all it does is make all 3 of those star pieces disappear at once, which will set you back 3 star pieces. Don't do that.
Right.
That will happen accidentally a lot in this game, which is there's a lot of chaos at times. For example, when you put together one of those when you put together those bonus pieces with the star symbol on them with a bomb, it automatically causes every single piece of that color to disappear from the board at the same time.
Right.
And that will often be the cause of you clustering your star pieces, causing you to lose them all.
So where is the next major star flower that we're trying to make?
Well, we haven't quite gotten into second gear yet. Second gear in this case would be I need to get 2 star pieces that I can actually move. Oh God. So that I have the liberty to move around the board and make the star flower formations as I see fit. Jesus Christ. So let's see what we can work with, because now that there are more colors coming in, it's becoming more difficult to manually put them together just by rotating pieces. And by the way, pieces will not lock into place unless you cause something to happen, like pieces disappearing. If you rotate pieces and they don't connect with anything, they just move back to their original positions.
Ah, okay. That's definitely something that I was supposed to ask a little bit earlier, because if you make a move, I was supposed to ask about if you make a move and you don't clear any pieces, does the move stay? And apparently it does not.
Yes, and that's what makes both your star pieces and your black pearls very special. Those will cause the game to save the positions of the pieces based on your very last move.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like I need one more blue right here to make a star piece.
And then you got rid of it.
Looks like I have to drop some... Dang it! Oh, Hexic. Oh, my goodness. I can do this, damn it! Just stop fucking with me! Yeah. Gotta get rid of the bomb. There are only 5 moves left, and it's goddamn magenta colored. How about you get rid of those yellows on the bottom left? Make some more magenta fall from the bottom.
Like so.
Yeah. Fuck. 4 moves. I am now completely at the game's auto-generation mercy. 3 moves left. Oh boy. No, I see it. Okay, connect the blues. Move the bomb closer to the magentas. Connect the blues to save its position. No, not. God damn it.
Are you actually going
2
to
moves
lose?
left.
No, okay, you're fine.
Fucking. Oh. Okay. You see what I mean? This is some intense shit.
Alright, so we have half a cluster of star flowers. Don't screw over your cluster like that.
Alright, now we're it's close, isn't it? Makes you wonder, do you believe in God? Okay, but now we're cooking with gas, because now I can rotate my star pieces freely. I can use them in tandem.
Yeah, but
kind of. I gotta get them off the bottom of the screen.
But with where they are, they're not honestly all that useful.
Well, they're getting increasingly useful.
Okay.
Have no fear, young puzzle seeker.